Hi friends, it's Auden. I hope you're all having a wonderful day and a wonderful week. So today we're going to be building a cute little overgrown cottage. I was just really feeling like building a cottage, and I was looking at inspiration and all over Pinterest and stuff, and I just saw the overgrown vibe and it just spoke to my soul, and I needed to make an overgrown cottage. So that's what we're doing today. It is a single story tiny cottage, so it is 32 tiles within the house with the bathroom that's attached, and then there's a little woodshed outside. So that is also within the 32 tiles. So it is a micro cottage, technically, I think. It is very, very cute and I just really love it a lot. I think it came out really fun and really cozy, and I really love all of the landscaping. We dig into debug a little bit. If I remember correctly, we dig into debug a little bit. And yeah, this is going to be where the little bathroom is, over on this side of the cottage. And we have these beautiful dormers up top because I don't know, I wanted them. As you probably saw, I attempted to do like built-in dormers to like have like a tiny second floor, but did not work, and plus it was too big. I really wanted it to be a tiny house, so it added too many tiles. So we just have a single story with a single bed over here, and this is the exact bed we end up going with, I think. Or no, yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, no. We do end up using this one because the blue kind of matched the blue doors, and I thought it looked really pretty. But right now I'm just trying to place things on the interior to figure out how it's going to work and if it's going to fit everything it needs, and it does. So now we're just working on the outside a little bit. So we're trying to figure out roof colors and kind of just more of the exterior. It's on a bigger lot than I wanted. I really would have preferred to build on like a 20 by 20, but I think this is a 30 by 20 possibly. It's kind of big, but I made it work. We just have landscaping all over the place and big old trees, so in the end it worked out really well and I really like it. Now the camera's just kind of spinning around as I try to figure out what I want to do right now. So forgive the camera movements. That was a little bit much. I try to cut those out when I move the camera around that much, but sometimes they just get left in, and that one I guess got left in. So this is where the little wood shed's going to be. I just thought it looked really cute to have like a little shed out here. And it ends up having like a woodworking table and just some decor in it, and I really like it. I think it's really cute. My grandpa has a woodshed where he does all of his woodworking. He's been a woodworker since before I was born, I think, and he's always had a woodshed outside, and it's like a big building, like a big metal building, and it's just so cool, and I just thought it would be really a cute idea in The Sims. So while we pull a bunch of stuff from debug, are you guys excited for businesses and hobbies? Because I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I've pre-ordered it. It comes out tomorrow. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday, and it comes out tomorrow on Thursday on the 6th. And I've pre-ordered it. I've got some build ideas, but I need to flesh out some more ideas. I've been really, really into Zentangle art lately, so I've been really focused on doing that and not really on anything else. I really need to focus more on builds. I have a second build that I did, an apartment, I think, if I remember correctly, and I was gonna upload both these videos this week, but I did too much this past weekend, and I am chronically ill, and I overdid it, and I've been paying for it for a couple days. I have not been feeling well, so I've kind of just been in bed, so I haven't really had a chance to do the voiceovers. So I know the new pack comes out tomorrow, and it feels weird to upload a video without the new pack when it's out, so I don't know if the other video is going to see the light of day. It might be another episode of From the Archives. I have a few things for From the Archives. I still have a giant occult apartment, but that's also not done. I have to do the bathrooms for that still, I think. I might be wrong. yeah, I just have a lot of content, and now the pack is coming out and we're gonna have a lot more content. But as you can see, I'm just adding trees. I'm trying to make it overgrown. I'm trying to make it fit into the surroundings of this lot, which is the Hindquarter Hideaway lot in Brindleton Bay. And I did not write down what this house comes in at. I don't know what it is. Maybe like 50,000, I want to say, or 40. It's very, very small. But it's kind of expensive for a micro home, but that's okay. These fences are from Cats and Dogs Debug, which is where I was grabbing a bunch of things because we are in Brindleton Bay, so I knew that the matching landscape was going to be in Cats and Dogs. And then I'm kind of pulling out all these fencing from the debug so that it's not all one type of fencing in this home. It's like a couple different kinds. So we have the kind of falling down bamboo-y fences, and then the like wooden debug fences, and then the cottage living stone fence. And I really enjoyed mixing fences. But now we are moving on inside. I'm trying to find a cottagey but bluish wallpaper to match the cottage vibe but also match the doors. So I finally but I was trying all the swatches as wallpaper because I knew there was a bluey swatch, and I finally found it. So that's what we're using. And I can't remember, I think we used the beige swatch of these. Are these the country kitchen? These are the country kitchen ones, right? Yes, they are. Okay, sometimes I get the country kitchen and the cottage living ones confused for a second. I know most people do. But we have a single island counter here, which is like a cute little spot to work. I thought it looked kind of cute as like a little desk. And then we do move the kitchen around a little bit. So there's going to be some counters over here under this window. One counter and then one stove. I don't know why I'm saying one stove. One counter and a stove. And I think we use the Jungle Adventure stove and fridge, and we use them in the brown swatch. And then we kind of move some of the counters and put the fridge in this little corner because it just felt too tight with the counters on the walls. So I moved them around. And then we're just kind of shuffling around some of the country kitchen cabinets. And I think I leave them in the blue color because I just thought it looked cute. It's not quite the same blue as the bluish green wallpaper and the bluish green doors and windows, but it's okay. And then we put a bookcase right here at the foot of the bed to kind of take up some space. And when it's a tiny house, you kind of have to shove things around to get everything you want in real life and in The Sims. We do delete this wall right here between the door and the living room. Living room is a strong phrase. The living wall. I thought maybe about putting a full couch in this little wall, but it just didn't leave a lot of room for decorating, so we just put a little love seat from the Book Nook kit. The bookcase is also from the Book Nook kit. And then this is a Snowy Escape side table. We grab I think a base game lamp over here. Do I change it though? I can't remember if I changed it or not. Oh, we get the Basement Treasures one. Okay. I knew I changed it. I thought about it. And then we just grab a base game mirror over here. This was the best spot to put a full-length mirror. And then we just kind of start decorating a little bit. So we start putting some stuff on the walls. This painting set is from the Secret Sanctuary kit, the Bella Goth kit. And then we just add a base game rooster right here because this sim does have chickens. So I didn't know that at the time of putting the rooster down. But now that I'm thinking about it, that's such a cute detail because they have chickens and now they have this little chicken poster. Maybe it's actually like a picture. It's not a poster. Picture. Maybe they actually have a photo of one of their chickens there. I don't know. Maybe. I did playtest this bathroom. It does function, but I know sometimes things don't function for some people but do for others. I can't remember if we keep the tile in here. I think we might. I don't know if it's this tile though. But I think we keep tile in the kitchen because it looked kind of pretty and it broke up all the brown and kind of made it its own space instead of it being like just a kitchen in the living space, you know what I mean? So I think we keep it. I thought about putting the burglar alarm, but it did not fit the cottage vibe. I kind of wish we'd gotten like maybe 2 different alarms. I kind of feel that way for the thermostat as well, though. I kind of wish we had like an older style thermostat, you know, the ones that are like a rectangle up and down and then have like the little slidey part. I kind of wish we had that for a thermostat, and the same thing for the burglar alarm. Burglar's a weird word. I don't like it. I don't think I like it. I do have a burglar apartment that is done. That is the build I was talking about earlier. And honestly, I might actually post it because I really think it's a really cute concept. My concept was that this was not a burglar who was just like, I'm going to steal stuff from people. It's a burglar that's like, I'm going to try to take things from people that they don't care about that much so that I can provide for my family. Maybe they lost their job and they're just trying to provide. So they do have a teen, like a child teen. It's like a preteen basically, in their house. And that room is like it's much nicer than the rest of the apartment because they clearly, the rest of the house is decorated with what they have. And then she steals things to decorate her kids' room. But that is a whole other build. Let me know if you would like to see that because I think it's really cute. It's a like really sad concept, but I think it works really well and is a really unique kind of concept. But anyway, we are now just decorating the kitchen and putting down clutter everywhere. I am doing what I normally do with like rundown builds or cottage builds with this little, is it from Cottage Living? The like utensil set. And then the for rent plate thing is my favorite one. And then we're just cluttering up this section right here. Just clutter everywhere. There's just so much clutter. We get a milk carton, we get some fruitcake and a mortar and pestle and just stuff all over these counters over here. And then the counter next to the stove I left empty so that your Sims can cook on it. And yeah, I just really think that this turned out really, really cute. We add like a little plant right here, this little not falling apart, but like dying plant over here from, is that from the artist kit? Might be. We get Cottage Living light, and then I think we decorate. Do we decorate the nightstand right now? Or do I come, I think I get distracted and come back to the nightstand. And we're just trying to put things everywhere. We used the new little alarm clock from the event, which was very fun. The end of it was kind of not as big as I thought it was gonna be. Like I fully expected him to like time travel or something, like leave and time travel. It didn't really happen that way. So I guess it makes sense because then you would never get to see him again and he's in your friendship category. I don't know. Let me know what you thought was going to happen at the end of that event. I would like to know what everyone thought. But we are moving back to the nightstand to place a light and kind of alt place everything so that it fits on the nightstand. We just get a book and a little water bottle and a light and the little alarm clock I talked about. Over here, I think we get a hanging plant and then some kind of lamp. I am happy with this lamp choice, but part of the reason I chose that lamp is because nothing else was snapping to it. This is from the Refined Living Room kit, the little books, and then we're trying to place this wall so that we can place this corner shelf above the stove. And it just took a second. It did not want to place, but we get it in the end. And then we just grab a little rug, and then I think that's it for the interior. We add a couple little things up on top of the mirror because it kind of looked like a little shelf, and I'm really happy with that choice to put some stuff up there. I think that's it for the interior. Here I am spinning around trying to make sure it's all done, and then I realized that there is no toilet paper, no clutter, no rug, no anything in this bathroom, so I wanted to add a couple things. We had a little toothbrush and some soap, and then like a towel. I know I always use that towel but it's just so good. I use it every single build. I know that I overuse it, but I can't help it. I lean towards it. It's my favorite one. But now we are just quickly decorating the little woodshed. We get the new, not, it's not new anymore, the artist studio kit wood working table and some little paintings on the wall, and then a tiny curtain and a little plant. And that's pretty much it for this little room. And then we have the little light hanging from the ceiling. And now we are just going to be adding wisteria. It's wisteria, right? And some like cottagey, the like wall plants, you know what I mean, from cottage living. And then these ones as well to kind of fill in the spaces. And I just am really happy with how overgrown this build comes out. We get lots of overgrown landscaping and kind of like worn terrain. And as you can see, there's a lot of trees. There's so many trees. I love it so much. And then I add some window boxes because it needed it. And I think possibly at the end I changed the swatch of the window boxes, but I can't remember. Maybe I leave them this color. I don't remember really. I really don't know. So we just get lots of debug landscaping, these little low-lying flowers. There is a version of these from the like base game regular catalog, but these ones are so much better. The green color is so much better. The color of the flowers is so much better. I like the size better. The other ones are really small, but they're just so pretty. And you can see that I am just grabbing landscaping that matches the vibe, not really the vibe, but the ones that are around the world in the area. And then I think we end up with some of the ones from Romantic Garden, like the tall ones, but I might be misremembering, but I think we do. You can see there I kind of grabbed them for a second, but then didn't place them. But I think in the end, I go back and place them in the end because they just were pretty. I just said it in the end like 3 times, but yeah, see here I'm placing them in like the little yellow swatch. We get a few planters over here. We get some bees under the umbrella. I thought that was a cute touch to put the umbrella over them. And then I work for a minute. As you can see, I've already placed some. I wanted to add some greenery to the roof of the house, so we just add these little base game fern type plants everywhere. I hope that one day we get plants that can actually be placed on the roof. That would be so cool. I don't know how they would do that though, because there's different roof pitches, so I wonder how they would do that. Let me know if you have any ideas. But as you can see, we have placed a chicken coop, and now we are going into cottage living debug to grab the kind of tall grass and mushrooms and place them literally everywhere. Everywhere. They are necessary for an overgrown build, especially a cottage. You have to have the mushrooms. You have to have the little grass patches. Look at these cute little grass patches. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my goodness. I love them so much. They're so good. I just think they're perfect. I think that they just add so much to the build, especially this like overgrown concept. And like all the little mushrooms, stop. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. Look at how cute they are. I love them so much. Oh, they're the best things in debug. All the like landscaping from cottage living, the best things in debug. Truly. I truly believe it. But now we have moved on. No, we haven't moved on. We're still adding grass. We're still adding it. Are we done now? Have we completed the grass? Nope, more mushrooms. Oh, this little debug spilling planter from cottage living. A little bag of groceries by the sink that maybe they just got home and have to put away. I thought about adding a gate, but I did not. We get this cute little sign that like has like the different directions to go. A little birdhouse. We grab a bench and put it over here by the door. We put this little like storage thing over here. I thought maybe that was their like gardening supplies. That is from Cats and Dogs. We put the little mushroom guy on top of the bench. It's so cute. Oh, I love it so much. Here are the bees under this little umbrella to kind of keep the sun off of them, I guess. Was my kind of concept. I just wanted to use the umbrella from debug, so I did. We grab a picnic bench over here and kind of alt place it a little bit into the little nook over there. And now we're just going to add some lights to the exterior of the build, and then I think we do landscaping. Not landscaping. Landscaping. No, not landscaping. Landscaping. Terrain paint. There we go. And then I think we do terrain paint in a minute. First, we're adding a tea set, and then we are adding a clothesline and a little wash bucket. I do add patchy because I don't remember the last time I added patchy to a build, and I just thought this would be a cute build to add into. And now I'm just pulling the eaves in on the cottage because I thought it would look way better, and it does. I'm happy with that choice. I think it looks much cuter and much more overgrown like this, and I really like the way that the wall connects up into the dormers. But now we are doing terrain paint, and that is the last bit of this build. If you would like to download it, you could find it on the gallery under my ID, which is AudynRo, and that's AudynRo. And all of that information will also be down below in the description. Let me know if you have any ideas for any builds that you would like to see, or pack combos you'd like to see, or base game builds you'd like to see. Just let me know if you have any ideas. I love you guys so much. I'm so very proud of you. I hope you're having a wonderful week and that you're doing really well. And I will see you guys in the next one. And yeah, hopefully the next one is businesses and hobbies, but it might be the burglar apartment. I don't know yet. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.